Hey, how are you? Um, Welcome back to this last part of the Firebase path from zero to hero, in which we learn how to connect our app or JavaScript app actually for web to two of the Firebase services that is out and Firestore, which is a database based on documents, very similar to what Mongo is. But in this case, we don't need to worry about many of the things we do have to worry with Mongo. Um, the SDK comes really handy to making those connections, getters, setters, etc. And well, the app we're building it's in a very good stage right now, so we just need to finish some details now and that will be ready to go. So let's start going on that. I see no comments here. I know it's a complicated time for many of you. For me, it's late, like really in the night. It's 9 p.m., but for the US, I think it might be like 11 in some regions. And in the other side of the world, well, around 8:30 in the morning, right? So big time difference there. So I see some people here. Don't be shy. Comment. Let me know you're here. Let me know if you think the session is bad. Do you think the session is good? If you think my mic is low, I can turn up the volume. And last session, I try a new thing, which is playing music at above low volume. Sorry, um, and I can do that again. Yeah, I like that. Like for just a moment where I'm not talking that much because I'm coding, I know this can be come handy. So let's start. Let me share my screen. Great. So here's my screen. And this is where we leave it. We added some things to our gas list, sorry, to our task list. And one, it's add an option to mark as complete. Clear text input when tasks add. That's a great one. No, seriously, you need to file this. Yeah, I think I already done this. So let's. No, you know what? We need to style these as items and add the delete button. And for that, we'll be clearing the input when text is added. So that's a great one. Let's come back here. And what we're adding is an list item element inside the to-do list, right? So here, let's go to the styles, to-do list item will be list style known, but also we are going to add a padding of what can be great, 5 pixels and 12 pixels in the lateral border, radius of another 5 pixels. No, let's make it 6 pixels. Maybe I want something more like curvy, so let's do this. And background color white. Yeah, I like that. Let's change the color to black. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I need to go live. Okay, seems great. Just need to give space in the to-do list. Um, to-do list will display flex direction column. Let's add a gap of 10 pixels. Nice. And overflow auto. Why is that? Because when I start adding too much elements to this list, I want this to be scrollable. So let me add just a bunch of elements of random list of random data here. Great, so now this is scrollable, and okay, I probably need to add to the to-do container padding bottom of 1. Yeah. Okay, nice. Let's make this real high. Okay, that was too much. Maybe 20. Okay, that's good. And in the wrapper, we can delete the 60 pixels on top and make it 20 pixels top. Great. Another Laura Gibson. Okay, amazing. And or maybe that was too little. Let's make it 45. Zero bottom. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. Great, isn't it? So let's add a button icon or an X or something here to delete. That probably will be better here in the list element. For this list element, we should also add another element being span of an X, and this list element will have a span cursor pointer marking right 10 pixels. That it's right. What else? Font family, no, sorry, font style, font weight, bolder, and let's load the webpack and see how that looks. Okay, um, very similar to what we want, but we didn't count this pan will be like that. So let's obviously add display flags, justify content space between. Amazing. We can mark that as the X, or we can add an emoji here. Show emojis. Let's use this. And for this, I'm going to add a on-click in home. Get that. Nice. So let's add that. Window that mark is done is the function. And for this, we will receive the event. And let's see item console log item. So let's again pack that with Webpack. And okay, I see we have a comment. Speak Spanish. So what are yes? Actually, I'm from Mexico, so I speak Spanish. What do I have something in Spanish here? That make you realize that? Okay. Let me check something because this span is not in the exact middle, so align items baseline center. They're not changing, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's take a look to the console. Let's refresh that and see what's happening. Event is not defined. Reference on click. Okay, let's check that. Event is not defined. We can pass that. Let me think. We have the okay. Sometimes I'm confused because there are things from frameworks like Angular, like React, that can work outside, like in plain JavaScript, but in this case it didn't. So let me check very quick how to pass that information, like reference. Okay. Okay, I think an alternative for that could be uh, do something like what we're doing here, but what we're going to pass it's like the string. Well, in this case, so no, I need to add this of the uh, ID. Remember, so this will be dog.id, and this will give us the item ID. And let's try to check that if that works fine, so we can continue. Nice. Identifier. What's happening here? Oh, maybe so. We need to add this size. Oh. Plus, I checked that this to-do container can be better with both paddings. Yeah, like this. And let me remove this console log because it's not helping anymore, just adding noise to the console. Complex backpack. Alright, 3. Okay, this is what I don't want. And this is happening because this is display flex, right? Otherwise, well, we can change the display flex and gap for margin pixels 0. Okay, then 10 pixels. Okay, I think the problem there, so this overflow should be here. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so okay, much better. Yeah. So continuing the console, let's clear it. So nice. Now we have the IDs. Perfect. So let's clean the console and let's check for the docs in not how to secure but how to delete. Um, Backups, techniques, jobs, integration, references for the web. Get app, aggregate field, aggregate color snapshot, aggregate spec, collection reference, get persistent chain, named query, delete field returns as sentinel for use of update doc or set doc with merge true to merge field deletion. Document ID, order by, where, and add for stars. Get docs, query, or add doc, delete doc, for example. This is the one I think we're looking for. So let's open a new tab and check that. Okay, give me a second. That's the document referred to the specified document reference. So let's try with that. Let's try with the main. Okay, for this should be also an async function. Await, delete task. But in this case, we need to use delete doc. So yeah, await, delete doc, we passed function item ID. But then document successfully deleted, and the catch removed document and the error. So let's hack that and return to see what's coming up. Okay, I just want here to console at this moment. So let's see. Right hand of in should be an object got undefined. Right side of, okay, maybe we're passing wrong the reference because document reference, what's the document reference and how we get it? Return a promise result once document has been already successfully deleted from the document. Okay, oh, sorry, it's a call. I need to attend that. Give me a second, I'll be back. Sorry, it was my grandmother, so I have to attend that. But okay, we're good. We're back. Document, right? So we need to get a reference, and according to this, doc gets a document reference interface that refers to a document with the reference, blah blah blah. But what's the reference? I mean, I still don't get it. document reference class. So ID, document identifier, it's the same as the reference, because that's what I got. I mean, collection reference have not sure that I got that. Okay, to add a doc, we pass a reference. And for example, we are sure that a doc is this reference. I mean, reference, collection reference, K, and the data. So an example of this could be handy. Okay, let's look for an example very quickly, because I think that will be much easier than checking the docs here for Firebase. I don't know why they did to the docs, but now are terrible. Okay, I see the usage here, it's very similar. So I'm missing the try and the catch. Let's implement that. Try and await, delete doc, catch, error, cancel log, error to the document. And for the item, I need to pass doc function. This doc function, I need to upload it here. Doc receives the DB, in this case, the collection. The collection is task, same as this other one, and the task ID or the written ID we need to pass. So after that comes the log, document is deleted. Nice. So much clearer that way. Right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. My computer's getting kind of slow right now. I don't know what's. But yeah, we can continue. So now, document deleted, and if we refresh this first one, shouldn't appear. Great. So another thing that we need to do, not only console log that, but get the task or get the new task, right? Get the tasks and go back. Amazing. So remove that. Let's remove all the garbage. Add option to mark as complete. Already done this. Great. This is garbage. Style the rest of the items. I'm going to leave that. This is a remember to style this form. The form is already styled. This is garbage. No, seriously, you need to style it. Okay. Leave that. Clear temp text input with task is added. This is very important. I'll do that in a second. This is garbage. 1, 3 is garbage, and Lauren is garbage. Amazing. We can clear the console here. Clear the text input when task is added. And that will be very simple. I just need to ID is task input, right? So once this is added, document with element ID input value should be 0. Let's try that. Great. So says I can do this. Great. No thing here and disappear here, and we can complete this, and we can complete the clear text input where it's added. We can console delete some of these logs. This one. Grab this one. Credential one anymore. Amazing. So let's back that. And I want to add another thing to the header. I don't want this regular background color. I want to add the gradient. But I don't want it at the center. I want it at 90%. Yeah, something like that. And I want to reduce this to 10%. Yeah, much better. And according to this palette, I can change background of the wrapper, this, and should be looking better. Oh, hmm. Minus. Does the header have a? I don't think so. So why isn't this working? Okay, that doesn't matter. Now that appears to be working, so great. Okay, I don't know. Can't look weird, but still functional. What are we missing? Select the rest of the items. I think that's covered. Secure the Firebase connection without. Yeah, let's do that. Mhm. I think here's in faster settings, but let's check. No, there was actually all these good practice. But they're here, no, here to be posted. Let's go back because I remember seeing that. Not yet here. Let's change the music because I think that is that's too much. Um, hmm. Okay, here, yeah, this is the secure your data. If you're using web, Android, or blah 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 with Firebase out, we are using and cloud Firestore security rule. Okay, this is the thing we need to configure now, I think. Um, Secure your data with Cloud Firestore. Here are some basic rules you need to get started. You can modify your security rules in the security tab of the console. So let's open that. Let's start with security rules. Okay, console. Here are some rules. Okay. So to set up this, so we can copy and paste these ones. Okay, great. So let's publish that. Okay. Um, so we have these documents match. So do I need to comment this? Okay. Okay, now changes are published. So um, it should mean that without authentication, um, we shouldn't be able to publish. So let's just make a test that in regular condition this works. And let's add a okay, it's fine. I'm out to add a task. Firebase missing insufficient permission. Okay, that's funny. Great, because that's what we wanted, right? But now how we pass the out? Okay, let's do again this little research. We probably need to add here on the request of the ask item the user UID. What was the original rule? Request.auth. Hmm. I mean, it's supposed to be this. Plus with no waiting the ref. So, um, hmm, hmm. Let's add this. I mean, it's supposed to be the same. But let's try it that way. Let's refresh this. Oh wow! Now even for the get, we don't have permissions. Okay. Before you deploy, hmm, five-store security rules. You go for building blah 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 blah. Role based. You need to use Firebase. Okay, with security rules. Note that server client libraries bypass blah blah blah. Wildcards with name. Database with documents. Match. In this case, it match users UID. Okay, I think this is the, the thing. Task. Okay, that could be it. That could no. Um, document. Even it's not no, right? I have a Discord message. Hey, oh yeah. Okay, but it's not related to this, so we can continue here. Okay, let's publish that to see that's what we expected. Reload this. Okay, nice. So okay, it's fine. I'm out to add this text item. Nice. So let's sign out. Um, okay. Well, I need. I already prevent this by routing. That's what we do here when we redirect to index if the user is not um, out. But let's comment that for a second. Let's bypass ourselves that security layer in order to test another security layer. So imagine that for some reason person access home. It shouldn't, but let's say it does. And now here, uh, this can say, oh no, I'm accessing BDB and I'm not out. Well, it can't because user is null, right? Well, hmm, let's say we don't add this user ID here. Okay, and great. It's just layer by layer of security. First, and let's uncomment that, we say, hey, if you're not authorized even for being here, then go away. Yeah, like you shouldn't be here. Go to index to the login page to identify yourself. Then, if for some reason um, a hacker, because we're hackers, right, um, tries to access this just being in the home, um, and tries to add or access the database won't let them because they don't have enough permissions because they need to be out, right? So authentication and authorization. That's the same question that was asked to me some days ago, right? And well, yeah, we add the user ID in order to take. What else? Date, create that new date, and we have that now. Webpack. So I think that's one of the last things we can do um, to to implement here on our app. Another thing I need to do actually in order to share this code with you, it's add a new file, which is the .m file, and example. But first, let me add the variables to the .m. And for doing that, here .m. These are these ones. Wow, my this is going too slow. Um, okay, we have API key, this thing, out main, this thing, project ID, this thing, bucket, this thing, message, the sender ID, this thing, and the app ID, this one, right? So let's delete that, and this is not copied, this is, and example that env. Oh, I see a message from Malik. Hope it's not too late. No, it's not. Don't worry. What else? The that it ignore. Of course, as usual with the so the idea, blah blah blah, the terms, the thing, the this, and well, you're missing the so it's nice. Let me check. Uh, Example, of course, this is empty. What else? The main has access to. Well, I need to install npm dot amp, of course, install. And let me refresh myself how to use that. Um, okay, nice. And now I can change this to process that exactly process out the main process project ID, process storage bucket, process messaging IDs, and process the app ID. So let's no, sorry, I wanted to MBX Webpack actually. What 3 hours can't resolve? Oh, yeah, I think I need to add some configuration for using .amp with Webpack. Okay, let's look at like that, like Webpack plus dot. The environment plugin is shorthand for the defined plugin or process.env keys usage. The environment plugin accepts either way an array of keys of object to map. Hmm, let's see this .env attack. A secure web platform. What? A secure secure WebDrive plugin that supports that and other environment variables and only expose that you choose to use. Description. Okay, seems nice. I think that's all I need. That I have it. Uh, Webpack. I need to import that, right? Const and plugins. Nice. Let's check if that works. No, 3 errors again. Maybe needed that. Yeah, that was it. And well, um, with those changes made, let's check everything's fine with the project. Kick us out because we're not logging. Let's create an account. Test at mail.com. Totally different passwords. Okay, passwords don't match. We'll have with 123. But in this case, let's do an account that we do have registered. That's already in use. Perfect. So test at mail.com is not in use. Create an account. So we are logging. We have our account created. We have test at mail.com. What we want to remember, um, well, I will tell you, leave a comment of what you think of this session. Okay, once you've done it, you can uh, click here. I will remove this, and it's already secured the connection with the out, right? So that's it for the project. Now it's built, it's secured, it's protected with many layers. Um, thanks. Your classes are always great. Thanks. Um, what else? We're missing just one thing. Let's publish it. Let's make it uh, accessible for all the world. We can close this, close, close, and let's go to Firebase or Cloud Project, and we want hosting. I didn't check the difference between app hosting and just hosting, but I think this is the one we want. Nice. So let's start. Um, you can have the global tools installed for Firebase, like these mentions, but also we can have the Firebase tools just saved in the project. So then, after this install is done, I will show you how to um, upload it. This will be a process more from the CLA, so you don't have to worry about code anymore. And remember, the repo will be available here at this link. So let me share it. And I upload it now that all my credentials are secure and protected with the environmental variables. But yeah, this is where you can find it. So nice, it's already completed. So what tells you here? Firebase login. Well, you can install the Firebase tools in global, like for all your computer. But let's face it, if you are going to use Firebase a lot, that makes sense. If not, npx Firebase and login. Allow Firebase to collect CLI emitter, blah blah blah. Yeah, and we will be redirected to the browser to open your Firebase account, the one you have in Google, accept and continue, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. You have to allow a lot of things, but let's face it, you already done it in Google before. So once that's done, you can come back, and this is the success, right? So this is my email. Don't share it. What else? Firebase init. So same, npx Firebase init. And this tells you what you want to init. Well, in this case, the hosting, configure files from Firebase hosting, and optionally set up GitHub Actions before. Oh, I didn't select it with a spacebar, sorry. Please select an option, use an existing project, create a new project, add Firebase to an existing cloud project, don't see a default project. Well, use an existing project. This, go ahead with Cloud 24, and you want to use your public directory. Um, what do you want to use as your public directory? Sorry, the public directory is the folder relative to your project directory that will contain hosted access to your local Firebase people. If you build a process for your asset, use your builds output directory. Um, well, that's funny then because my now I'm thinking, but it's just bundling the HTML. Should I use source? Oh my god! Well, configure a single page app, rewrite all URLs to index. No, set up automatic builds and deploy with GitHub. Uh, in this case, no. And file source into already exist. Overwrite? No, I want it. Oh, okay. I don't know if I did correct, but um, if not, we can always do it again, right? Um, we've been added some other config files, and yeah, I think that should be it. So next, and finally, we use Firebase deploy. So npx Firebase deploy, and this is being deployed. This virus folder that we don't want that, so we can securely add it to the things we want to ignore. Nice. And then we can check this host URL to see if what we do is correct, and it is. So links shows repo is empty. Yeah, remember I mentioned that's the link of the repo where the code is going to live, but it is not uploaded yet because I needed to make some other corrections that I made now. So at the end of this session, I will upload it. That will be just in a second. And go ahead, check this out. Create an account. Use the app. This is our deploy. So go to Global Hack Week cloud24.web.app, and you will see this same as I. You will need to register. I will check your credentials, and we can see all the tasks we have in common. And I want you to mark as done the task of sharing your thoughts about about this session. Sorry. Um, how I know that? Well, because this is going to tell me if you already created an account. So I won't be happy until I see one of your emails here. um, I mean, you can fake the email. You don't have to share your personal email. And well, meanwhile, you do that. Let me commit all my changes and upload this project. My create account button, it's not working. Oh, okay. That could be a thing. Let's face it, it can happen. So, wow, login or sign up didn't not fine. Okay, this is weird. I'm thinking what could be. um, we reference this to be on Windows, so window. Maybe we should add this as not part of the window functions, but to be even listeners for this. I will just make that quick correction. For example, for this window, no, sorry, document get element by ID, um, which ID was, well, I need to add an ID, out change, and same out change to this document that get element by ID, out change event, add event listener, click login and sign up, and same for these on the two, and this should not be window anymore, just a regular function. Call this, let's save, let's mpx webpacket. Nice. So next npx will be Firebase deploy it. Okay, changes are made. So let's refresh this page. Changes can take a while to propagate. So just want to make sure of this. Reference server login or sign up is not defined. Well, let's try this in local, obviously. Well, now even in local it's failing. Like, what? Finding out it's not defined? Why is signing out is not defined? Main signing out is not defined. What's that? Window. Hmm. No, no idea. At least what? Okay, we broke something, and I was saying we as if you have any fault on this. Don't worry. I know I broke something. I don't know what it is. Um, window fall function. At what point it broke? Like when we make the Firebase load, right? So, okay, I'm getting sleepy. Sorry, but yeah, source this bundle. This should be working. I'm not sure what it broke, but I think all are broken. Like your task is not defined. At least an event is not defined. Signing out is not defined. Are we using the correct list? npx webpack, the webpack config. Okay, okay, and it worked again. I don't know why. And actually, I didn't change anything because the one things I changed are the one things I am now deleting. Yeah, let's restore the changes. Discord changes, yes. webpack, pack generated, page refreshed. This works. I will work. So for Hadwick, for Hadwick 123, login. Nice. So don't know why. Completely don't know why. But let's npx deploy that again. Wow. Okay. Don't know why the deployment it's not working. Um, that could be an interesting thing to find out. But abuse. I'm going to abuse of the open source because time has come for the session. And well, let me just push it to the repo. Um, yeah, that was really weird. Uh-huh. Remote add. Need remote add origin. Git main. Git push. Mhm. And okay, repo is not empty now. You have it with all the things we worked during these sessions. And again, I mentioned I was going to abuse of open source because deployment it's ready. The page is online, but for a reason, the code is not recognizing other functions. Um, if you want to earn some extra Alberto points, well, take a look at that and try to fix it. The important thing here is that we learned and you can download the code, fork it, do whatever you want with it, and you will have your page with really strong authentication, 2 layers, the router one and the how to say it request one, and you have the ability to use it with Firestore, which is again very similar to Mongo but much easier to set up and use. You watch that, and else the deployment that's now failing a little, but I mean we can correct that always, right? So um, that's it. If you have any question, feel free to drop it. And as a bonus, I wanted to show you my keyboard because I was talking about this, but I didn't show it. This is my keyboard. This is a current keyboard. The joke about who split the keyboard. Well, yes, it's a split keyboard. This is not connected. This I have a cable here that connects the two parts, but this is for right hand and then the left hand. So nice. Huh. This is the noise that it makes. Not that noisy, right? There are brown switches. So um, that's it. Thank you, all that, for having me in your houses or wherever you are watching the stream. Yeah, and I'll see you around hanging around the Discord. So Thanks and see you.
Bye.